Hello, good morning to all of you. We have completed first credit. We are going to start today credit number 2. In that we are starting unit first. In that we have going to see the chapter number first, that are the land resources. In unit number first you have to see the four chapters that have a describe it. That is the land resources, soil sources and its types and classification, water resources, utilization for of various purposes. We have to see in that unit number first. Let's see what is by land and its resources. We have to know that land, it is one of a natural source. We have a gift from the God. So we have do not forget the land. Most of students get confused land and the soil. Land, it is a not a, it is a soil. Land, it is a large geographical source through in that a soil is a present. So do not confuse natural resources in context of a land as a defined as a above are taken up the those component of a land unit are a direct economic use of human population or the group of a living in the area or the expected to do move into area near surface climatic conditions, soil terrain conditions, freshwater condition, vegetation of animals condition in a so they are the provide the produce to large degree of these resources can be a quantified economic terms. This can be done irrespective of their location, intrinsic value, or in the relation to their proximity to a human, the settlement and situation value. Okay, that are the criteria related to the land as a resources. Let's see in India how land are distributed as a resource. Land resources in India is enclosing approximately 1.3 million square meter miles and is capable or cape to protruding into the Indian Oceans in between the Bay of Bengal on the east and Arabian Season of the west. Indian land resources are the segmented into the varied relief features is 43% of a land area and the plain region of Indian mountain region. The constitute 30% of the area where are the plateaus account to 27% of a total surface on the nation. In a spite sufficient accessibility of a landed topography of population, the pressure in the country of excessive that make a space both food production and real the estate of a market. However, the land resources in India are both essential and shortage in a present day. That is nothing but the land structure in India. In order to utilize the available land resources in India effectively, country is reorganizing efforts in the areas of land resources management. Thus, there has been a growth of land resources company as well as other services provided across the country of India occupies the land area about the 32 lakh 87,263 kilometer square per kilometers. There are the different types of land of India in which 54.7% of land is a civilized lands. Several types of lands of India include the agriculture land, farmland land, barren land, real estate land, commercial land, residential land. Majority of population of India are engaged in agriculture and allied activity of this agriculture land. Account for near about 56.78% of a total land area of the country. In India, total cultivable area it is a 1269 2019 square kilometer. Moreover, the land also used in India grazing the permanent pastures. Okay, that are the related to the soils. Let's see soils, sources, types and its classification. The loose the loose material or upper layer of a mantle rock, the regloth layer is loss is known as heterogeneous material of covering is a solid is a rock and consisting the mainly of a very small particles and a humus which can support the growth of plant is known as the soils. Let's see, I have previously explained soil and land is a completely different. Soil, it is nothing but it is a particle present or the layer present on the land, that is known as a soil. And the land, it is nothing but the area or the structure on that soil is present. The coverage of earth's surface with soil varies from place to place. The tropical forests have thin soils, are poor nutrient, while the grassland in temperate regions have a soils that is rich and well able to support the crops. There are the several different classes of a soil depending how soil are the form, where it is located. Understanding which class of soil are the found in a particular location and important foundation to the obtaining the successfully crop yield. Soil resources need conserving the much water resources. Do the erosion is the key of a processes by which a soil are created from the rock and the destroy. Wind and the rain are the main factor of a cause of erosion. Soil from the agriculture areas, possibly converting them into the new desert. Some modern agriculture practices leave the soil to exposed element. Hereby, the risk of a loss or the long-term productivity of a soil will be a erosion. Then, historically background of soil or the scientific foundation. Soil is important as a water resources. It provides the nutrient and anchor to the roots of a plants, therefore essential for their healthy growth and yield of food. It is a complex mixture of organic and minerals content, which are the constantly being formed by the weathering of a rock. And the soil are the form due to the weathering of a rock, and it is a mixture of minerals and the organic content. The soil are the layer structures with topsoil as being a 4 in a 10 centimeter deep and rich in organic material. There are the layer of topsoils, subsoil through which a dissolve and the suspended matter will be moved. Below of these subsoils where the humic compound, clay, iron and aluminiums may be accumulate after the leaching to the upper layer. And finally there is a actual bedrock, which are the sources of soils. Weathering the process of soils is classified according to size of particles. If a soil having the clay and fine particle, when the one of the large gravel coarser. A knowledge of soil resources which be a concern with the distribution of soil around the world is an important factor of a global food supply. Soil are classified according to their types, composition in an United States. These are the consideration gives rise to a 12 soil order on the basis of their size and the structures. Let's see factor affecting on the formation of soils. Which are the factors are responsible to the soil formation? First, there is a parent material. Parent material, soil parent material, that is soil developed from and maybe a rock or that's decomposition place on a material that has been deposited by wind, water or ice. The characters of a chemical composition of a parent material play important role in determining soil properties, especially during the early stages of a development. Soil develop on a parent material, that is the course of a grain composed minerals resistance weathering are likely exhibit coarse grain texture. The fine grain soils are developed where the parent material are composed of unstable minerals and readily weathers. That is nothing but the parent material. And the soil having the parent material rock, and we all know about the rock and its composition or the structure we have a no. Weathering of rock there leads to the formation, and the rock having the unstable nutrient or the minerals, and but soil having the stable nutrient or the minerals are present. Then climate. Which climate? soil having the different climates on the basis of a environment of a specific area. Climate tends to the show stronger geographic correlation with the climate, especially global scale. Energy and precipitation strongly influence the physical and the chemical reaction of a parent material. Climate also determines the vegetation cover in the turns that influence soil development. Precipitation also affects on the horizon development. Time passes, the climate tends to the prime influence on the soil properties, while the influence of the parent material is less. Then climate and the vegetation of weathering. I have previously explained climate it is the most important factors which leads to the development of any type of a crop or the non-development of a crops. Let's see climate, vegetation and the weathering. Climates affect both vegetative production and activity of organisms. Hot, dry desert regions have sparse vegetation, hence the limited organic material are available for the soils. The lack of precipitation inhibits the chemical weathering the leading the coarse texture soils in a arid region. The bacterial activity build up in the warms and the wet tropics. Bacterial activity proceed at a rapid rate, thoroughly decomposing the leaf litters. Under the lush tropical forest, vegetation are available. Nutrients are rapidly taken back up the up by the trees. The high annual precipitation also flushes from the some organic material from the soils. These factors are the combined to create a soils and are lacking much organic matter in their upper horizons. Let's see topography. Topography that means external structure of that soils. Topography indicate that significant impact on the soil formation as it determines the runoff of water and the orientation effect of microclimates which turns to affect the vegetation for the soils forms the parent materials needs to lie relatively undisturbed, so soil horizon process can be a proceed and the water moving across the surface strips parent material away the impeding the soils development water erosion and the more effectively steeper unvegetated slopes. Then physical properties of soils. We know that a physical property in that first soil texture. Soil texture is a more important. It is a relatively proportion of soil separates. That means sand, sleet or the clay particle of soils. It is a permanent or a static property of soils. Natural soils are comprises four particles varying of sizes. The soil particle are groups such as a stone, gravels, then fine earth, then coarse sand, then fine sand, sleet, and the clay. On the basis of their size, they having the differentiated. Let's see first sand. It are the particles are a large, very little surface exposed area zero point 0.1 milligram of a specific area. These are the fragments of a quartz insoluble nutrient supplying the ability are the practically nil and the pre space are the bigger which are the facilitate rapid movement of air waters. Sand does not absorb the water but do not exhibit the property of a swelling and the shrinkage and the stiffness and the plasticity. Soil does not water relatively absorb or the produce. Then slate. These are the particle intermediate size of sand and the clay. Because of the adhering the film of a clay, they exhibit the some plasticity, cohesion, adhesion, and the absorption, and can be a hold more than amount of water than the sand, but less they can a clay. Soil is dominated by a silts, Aramides way in a properties, workability and productivity between the sandy and the clay soils. The average of a specific area of a silt particle shape it is one sphere. Then clay it is known as the ultra microscopic structure of a soil with a large surface area. The clay particle is smooth and colloidal in state and greatly influenced by the physical and chemical property of soil. Clay particle absorb and retain water, swell on the wetting and shrinking on a drying. They exhibit property like a flocculation, deflocculation, plasticity, thickness. Soil with a high clay and a poor drain require a very heavy draft for is called as a heavy soils, as they are difficult or heavy for the cultivation. Texture classes, all the soils are classified into the three soil separate classes varying on the basis of their proportions. Soil are the group into textural classes, and that are the textural classes on the basis of size and the ranges of their structure. They having the three classes, that is sand, sleet and the clay. Then group very coarse textures, medium textures and the fine textures and the fine textures. Classes sand, having the if sand class sand, that having the very coarse structure texture and 85 to 100 or the 100%, 0 to 10% and 0 to 10%. You have to observe that slide and we can get the idea about the some soil structure, texture and group as well as the classes. Significance of a soil texture. What are the significance of a soil texture? It influences physical chemical properties like water holding capacity, nutrient retention and fixation. It also availability of a drainage, strength, compressibility, thermal regime, suitability of a soil to the particular crops depends upon the texture, addition of soils, depth, water table, salinity, alkalinity, loamy soil exhibit the intermediate property and the best for the agriculture production because they retain more water and the nutrient than the sand, or they have a better drainage and aeration and the tillage property than the clay soils. Then soil horizons. Soil divides in a different layers. They have a own physical and chemical characters. These layers are present vertically separated out of the depth. It is a layer of a soil which lies more or less parallel to the surface and having the fairly distinctive soil properties. These these layer also recognize the soil horizon. Okay, that are the soil horizontal layers. Are that means a consolidated layer, that means a rock. Weathering of rock is from the weather parent material, maximum silicate clay material, the light color of horizons, less organic matter, mixed minerals, organic, much biological activity, lose the leaves and undecomposed organic material, and overall structure are formed that is known as the soil, and the layer of soil is known as the soil horizon. Okay, this is about the first chapter from the unit first, that is nothing but the soil structure or the land resources. Okay, if you have any comments or the any doubts related this chapter, please comment below the section, and please do like, share and subscribe our channels.